Hello everyone, Mondevu here, and welcome back to the Jurassic World Arena, where, as you can see, we have some larger prey in the arena. And that is because we are going to have the Ceratosaur round. Now, as you recall, the Ceratosaurs were not a dinosaur I could get to compete with the other medium-class dinosaurs because they simply could not have their genes lowered enough to fight one another. I think I was only able to get it as low as like 3 or maybe 2, and that was not good enough to get them to actually fight. So they have special prey because they are larger carnivores, and just giving them a bunch of easy prey would not be any fun. So let's go ahead and go over what we've got. Our 1-point prey is going to be the Nigersaurus. You know, Nigersaurus from Nigeria. I'm over here merging these two words, and it's coming out awkward. I chose this skin because he looks like he comes from Africa now, and I thought that was really cool, although his face... Oof, I'm all for, smaller sauropods. But this guy looks like a hippo and a snake got it on, and and bad things happened. Anyway, he's also not smart enough to go for water when he needs it until he's, starting to get in the red. But yeah, so these are the 1-point prey because on top of being kind of herpaderp, they have no defenses, and medium-sized carnivores can hunt them. So that makes them easy targets for the challenge. So there are our 1-point prey. Our 2-point prey... our 3-point prey, I'm running off the Troodon around here, is the Nasudo. I like this one because it's got this fun little 4-legged run, and it kind of looks like, like a little bit like if a deer was actually a dinosaur, because of the way the horns are and because of the way it runs. And also I just think it's, kind of cute for a ceratopsian. So these are our 3-point prey. They can fight back, but not very well. So there's only a slight risk. I'd imagine a Ceratosaur would have to be really badly damaged in order for a Nasudo to successfully kill it. So that is the 3-point prey. And then we have our 5-point prey, which does fight back and hits hard, and that is our Stegosaurus. Now, I have modified the Stegos. I've modified specifically their defense genes. And that came with lifespan and resilience genes, but specifically the defense genes. That's because their default defense genes were significantly lower than the Ceratosaur attack genes, and I wanted to get them closer to par so that he could present a suitable challenge. Unfortunately, when I did that, I also had to go back and modify the Ceratosaur because he was still able to mollywop the Stego, and there's no point in having 5-point prey that fights back when it can just be completely run over. So our Ceratosaurs are modded as well. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and introduce you to who we've got. We've got Sunburn, named such for obvious reasons. I think this is the ugliest Ceratosaur skin, regardless of whether or not it was the default one for Jurassic Park 3. This dinosaur looks sunburned, so he got the unfortunate name. There's Jasper over here, named for... Whoops, that's a wall. Named for the rock formations. Not formations so much as, I guess, rock color, rock type. I had a very loose collection when I was younger, and I remember Jasper being kind of a reddish rock, so even though he's more brown, I thought that would be a suitable name. My favorite here is Bedrock. I like this skin a lot. I love the black and gray. It's very cool. It's different from pretty much all the others, save for the pattern of the stripes. So I'm really hoping Bedrock is our champion, but we'll see how it goes. We've got Meyer over here, who is trying to hide in the corner. Looks a little bit like he came out of some kind of a bog or something, so Meyer. And then our final competitor is Gravel, with probably the most boring skin. So, he looks a little bit like a scab. I considered calling him that, but then I was like, no, that sounds like it would be the name of a smaller dinosaur. So here's our Ceratosaur cast. Now, a quick note, this is my 3rd time trying to get just the introduction of this video going, because the Ceratosaurs are a lot more aggressive than I thought. They're not as bad as the Troodons because they don't keep biting and biting, and I don't have to keep track of poison, but they still like to fight once I let them loose. So once they're out there and hunting, I gotta really watch it. So I'm gonna make this the intro video like I did with the Troodons, and then we'll move into the actual hunting challenge. So with that said, I am gonna make a little announcement for our littlest competitors. We have our little species champions of the lightweight hunting challenge. And at first I was trying to figure out how to get them to compete with each other in some kind of way without fighting, because a lot of these creatures are really small and will get mollywopped by the creatures that are a little bit bigger. So I was like, wait, if I hover over it, I get the points they each had from those rounds, because I never changed that. And then I got to Bluestone and Stalker, who both have 20. So I need a tiebreaker between these two. So I'm going to keep them for certain, and for right now the others get to live, just because I might find some way for them to compete with each other if I can get these two to at least have some kind of tiebreaker. So it will be some kind of hunting challenge of some sort. I'm just not certain of the details yet. And then whoever wins will get their own swanky little enclosure. For the Ceratosaur round specifically, they're going to get this one right here. Whoever the Ceratosaur champion is will get this one. Originally, I was making this with Bluestone in mind until I saw that Stalker had the same amount of points. So I'll just put that pen over here somewhere. So that is what we are doing. I have streamlined the side and top of the arena, as you can see. And we are ready to get this going. So I will see you in the next episode, where I don't have to do my intro for a fourth time because something goes wrong.